Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I am excited to bring you the second project for my part in the Manfella MALS collaboration. I uh, finished mine sooner than Sam did. And if you're new to the whole oh, pop up on my computer. If you're new to the whole Manfella MALS collaboration, Sam over at Manfa Makes and I have done a couple of collaborations together, and we called it Manfella because she's Manfa's Makes and I'm Bella Uncinetto, so we merged the two in kind of like a celeb couple kind of way, right? And we decided for this collaboration to just keep that going, right? So in the collaborations that we've done in the past, we've done amigurumi, where we've done letting the subscribers pick, letting our kids pick yarn, so forth and so on. But one of the things that we wanted to do this time around was take the pressure off ourselves in doing so many things and so many deadlines. So we were chatting just about projects that we wanted to do, and we decided let's just do those as a make along. And we do them whenever. And then we decided we were going to have our kids draw, but whatever Sam's son Max draws is what I make, and whatever my daughter draws, she makes. So we put out shorts on our channels about the drawing, and Sam has now put out a second one where Max drew my second make. So, if you haven't seen that, you can go check it out. I'm going to tell you what it is, but it's already come out because she asked me if I wanted to wait until I showed what I had finished. And I was like, no, I'm going to show it in the next video. You do it whenever you have time. If you put it out before my video, va bene. If you put it out after my video, still all good, right? No problem. So she has already put it out, and if you've seen it, you already know what I'm making. If not, I'll tell you. But first, I wanted to show you what I actually finished. So the four projects that Sam and I are doing are the Asteria doily, a Label My Library pick. So Label My Library is something that Sam has done on her channel and I adopted on my channel because I liked the idea of walking through my books with you all. I've done book looks, but walking through them and saying, I really like this. What do you like? What would you make? Like, I want to know your input too. Maybe another look through it will inspire you to find a pattern or buy the book or, um, I don't know. We could do it together. I have no idea, right? It just giving you inspiration. And so I label my library pick. It can be anything. We're not making the same thing. A subscription yarn project. So she has a puff flower subscription that she gets monthly, and I was getting a Lether Co subscription for a long time, and I stopped. And then, unfortunately, sadly, Lether Co is no longer in business, but I still have a lot of the yarn over there. And then the other item, the fourth item, is making a crochet pillow cover for each other. So when that one is drawn, whatever Sam makes, she'll send to me. Whatever I make, I send to her. So those were the four things. Sam, when my daughter drew, Sam got the Asteria doily first, right? The biggest one out of all of them, she got first. And she is getting through it. I've heard it's a little difficult. Not because it's a hard pattern necessarily, but because of the language difference and some of the tutorials are a bit of a struggle. But what she's shown is absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait until it's my turn to make it. But then Max drew for me a Label My Library pick. That was my first choice. And you can go back to the project video where I talked about all of that and what I was going to be making. So I chose. Do I have the book? I do. Just a moment. Let me get it. I chose something out of this book, right? Crochet Little Heroes. This is an amigurumi book, and it has lots of amazing people in it, right? And I had gone through the three things that I had labeled, which were Frida Kahlo and the second one. Oh, I've already made her, but she wasn't on my label. Jane Austen. And then the third one was Gandhi. So I chose this, and I decided that this guy was going to be the one that I made. And now that I finished it, I can take it out of there. And I have made out of this book, I've also made Harriet Tubman as a gift for someone. So that has been done. But I decided to make Gandhi, and I had some yarn choices and decisions that I had to make, and you guys helped me make those in the first video. So are you ready to see him? Because he's done. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Here we go. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. My glasses aren't perfect. I've never really dealt with wire before. But I'm super excited to have him. My foot even turns in the way the the pattern does. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, I'm so excited, and he's just sitting right here. But he is completed, and I did let Sam know. I did give her progress videos, or not videos, pictures. Not that she asked for them, and not that that's required, but I was like, look at how cool he's coming along. And so one of the things that I say at the end of my videos, right, is be the change you wish to see in the world. And that is something that Gandhi stood on. That's not the whole quote, but that is the part that I say in my videos, and that's something that I live by. I try to, the decisions that I make and the things that I put out into the world, I want it to be what I want the world to be, what I believe the world should be, how we should treat each other. And that's something that I aspire to continually improve on, right? It's something that I learn every day from people around me. I gain better understanding and just better ways to treat people every single day. And so I want to continue with that. So he will be featured probably, I think I might put him either up there next to my sign, because I also say Ciao Bella in my videos, and Antoinette over at Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style made that for me as one of my Happy Mail Advent gifts when she was my partner. And I have the other one back there. I need to get them displayed, but I'm so afraid to hang them because where I am in my yarn room, this is like downstairs, and all the way downstairs is actually built into the ground. And when Mount Etna goes off, things tend to fall off the walls. So that's glass, and I would hate for the glass to get stuck into the square. So I might just put him up there next to the thing, or I might put him inside the cabinet. I haven't decided yet. You guys let me know what you think, but I would like for him to be there in my videos because that's part of what I aspire to be, right? I want to be that change that I want to see in the world. And take a sip of my tea. This is actually from another one of my, not the cup, but the tea, from another one of my Happy Meal Advent partners, Christine at Christina's Crocheting. She sent me a lovely bag of rooibos tea, which is one of the only things that I can drink tea wise, because it doesn't have any of the things that are gonna kill me in it. So um, I had some of that with my dinner. Anyway, all of that to say, project number 2, right? It has been drawn. I'm 10 and a half minutes in, and I'm just now getting to that. But Max did draw for me, and my second make is going to be the crochet pillow cover. So I am so excited to make this for Sam. And ever since we've been talking about it, I've been thinking about the yarn that I have in my stash that I could use, because we have very different thoughts on color. I love Sam so much, right? I love her so much. But where she is light, I am dark. Where she is, um, even in music, where she is like a pop song kind of person, I am like rock and, just all, I mean, we're opposites in all of those ways, right? We have so many things in common, don't get me wrong, but we are opposites in so many ways. And one of those things, especially, is color. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to use. So I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I had a rainbow yarn that I had gotten that I was going to use for my daughter for a blanket or something. And I asked my daughter if she still wanted it, and she said yes. So I was like, oh, I can't use that one. I have another rainbow yarn, but it's really, really thin, and I was not about to do that to myself. Um, and then I was like, well, maybe I should use something that she can't get. So not only is it a pillow that I'm making for her, but use a yarn that she can't readily have access to, because the one rainbow yarn, it's a papacha cake, and I got it from the Knitting Network, which Sam can get herself. The other one was a Hobie cake, and she can get those if she wants to order them online. Um, the other one that I was thinking about doing, I haven't finished the fairy dust yet. It's the Hayfield Spirit DK yarn, and she sent me 2 of those, so she can obviously get her hands on those. And I haven't finished the fairy dust yet, so I didn't want to use those and not be able to have enough for the fairy dust. So then I have some bloom yarn, but I don't have enough for a whole pillow. And then I have some really pretty yarn that I got from Wool Warehouse, but again, she can get those things, right? Those are all things that she can get. So I have settled on 2 different things. I think I've made a decision, but I would like your input. So first, I'm going to show you the pattern that I'm going to make. Now, I've already told Sam not to watch this video. So, Sam, if you're watching this video, you need to turn it off. About 13 minutes in, right? You need to turn it off. Don't watch anymore if you've accidentally clicked on this video. Um, I'm warning you now. This is your warning, Sam. Go away. Uh, but if you're still here, then you're going to ruin your own surprise. Because she said she wanted to be surprised. But I would like your input. I would like your thoughts. So first, let's talk about the pillow. I am going to make this, it's a free pattern from Cab Crochet, CAAB. I don't know what that means. Let me see if I can find it. Cute as a button, crochet and crafts. Okay, that's what cab means. Cute as a button. Okay, because I was like, I have no idea what that means. But this is the, I'll put the link in the description box. But this is the pillow. It's called the Spill the Beans pillow. And it is an interesting stitch. I thought it would kind of accentuate either option, and it would allow me to make it as big or as small as I wanted. So um, Sam has a pillow form, but she said that if I make it a size that's not her pillow form, then she'll just get a pillow that will fit in it. It's no big deal. So I kind of have free reign into the size that I'm making. Um, but that's the one that I'm going to make. And these are my options. Are you ready? So I have this. These are Karen cakes in the colorway Rainbow Sprinkles. And it is a medium 4-weight yarn. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. And it is 7.1 ounces, 200 grams, 383 yards, or 350 meters. Now, I do have 2 of these, as you can see. So I could do the front and the back, right, in the same. They wouldn't obviously be the same because they're not wound the same, which she's not going to care. I don't really care. But this is one option. All right. Karen cakes are hard to come by in the U.S. Or not in the U.S. in the U.K. They will be harder to get in the U.S. at some point. Seems like all of the yarn stores are going out of business eventually, but Karen is at Michael's, and Michael's isn't going anywhere as far as we know. So this is one option, right? It does call for a 4-weight yarn, so this is one option. The other option is this. Now, I'm not going to say what this is. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm not going to say what this is. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you will know where this came from. If you have not been on the channel, I'm not going to reveal what this yarn is. But there was a challenge that Sam is participating in. I think it was Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches that did, it's like back of the cabinet, no, back of the, I don't remember. Basically, go into your stash and find something you haven't seen in a long time and pull it out and use it for something. The bottom of the drawer, back of the cabinet, or something like that. That's what I want to say, but I don't know if that's right. But anyway, I thought that these would be cool yarns to use for the front and back. I don't know how many yards this is. I know that this is hand-dyed yarn. I mean, I know where it came from. Don't get me wrong. I know where it came from. But I'm not going to reveal that because I'm going to let Sam reveal it whenever she gets her pillow. Right? I'm going to put it in the note to her, and I'm going to share with her where this came from, and I'm going to let her decide. So this is where I'm leaning with this. Now you can't really see the vibrancy of all of these colors. Like this top here that is showing like this is a really nice green color. You cannot see how vibrant this is. This looks really dull. Same thing with this one. This looks like a really dull bluish gray, but it's not. It's actually a really pretty baby blue. This is a really, really pretty purple. So these are like rainbow and pink and all of the things that Sam loves, right? So I really want to go with this option because I can blend all of these into the front and back covers. Now, I'm not necessarily going to use all of these, but I thought it would be cool to make it into like almost like a magic cake or something like that where I am putting them together. I may even cut them at different points right? And put them together, like all four of them, and make just a big cake to work with. I don't know. What do you think? Or there is the safer option where I know that this is a nice rainbow color, right? Um, and I know that Sam would love it, and I know that Sam will love this too, right? I'm really leaning more towards this. So you guys let me know what you think. We have the two cakes of the Karen rainbow sprinkles, right? Or we have the um, rainbow amalgamation of mystery yarn, hand-dyed yarn. And it is the spill the beans. So I'll show you the pattern one more time so you can kind of see uh, what we might have here. Oh, it's also a baby blanket. That's cute. Now, I don't know if I would do the tassels on the pillow, um, but I was trying to pull up a better... Okay, so this is the picture. Ooh. Um, this is the picture that shows a little bit of the back. So it's the same stitch front and back, but she used a solid color on the back. And I've actually used this yarn that's in the photo. That's the word. Oh my god. In the photo, it's Windswept Wishes. It's a Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee yarn. I actually still have some more of it down there. It's a really beautiful yarn. Super soft. It would make a lovely pillow. Not Sam's colors though. So um, this would be something that I would use for myself. If I was going to use this colorway, this would be a me color. Right? That's all autumn and dark colors and beautiful to me. Like that's a beautiful pillow to me. But I think that either one of the colorways, the yarns that I have, would make a beautiful stitch in this pillow. So that's what I'm going with. And let me know your thoughts. Again, the rainbow sprinkles or the mystery yarn, right? The mystery yarn or the rainbow sprinkles. And like I said, I know which way I'm leaning. So I still want to know your thoughts, even though I kind of already know what I want to do. But I want to know what you think, right? So that is my Manfella MALS Project 2. And I am excited to share that with you all. And I'm going to make it in the pattern. She makes it where you sew it all the way together, but I'm going to put buttons on it, and I have some pretty cool button options. And when I get to that point, I'm going to have you guys help me choose the buttons too. Because I have lots of buttons, and I have some pretty cool ones that I think would work really well. But I would like your thoughts on that when I'm done, right? Because I want to make sure that the buttons are going to fit nicely in between the stitches, and I don't know how tightly my stitches are going to end up, because I crochet pretty tightly, so I don't know how that's going to work out for me. But anyway, thank you all so much for taking the time to sit with Sam and I and share along in this make along, however you're doing it. If you're following along with Sam and making a doily, or you're making an Asteria doily exactly along with her, or if you've been making amigurumi along with me. I haven't gotten any pictures or emails yet, but I'm happy to share them in my videos or on my community, well, on my posts now, excuse me, not my community tab anymore. Uh, to share them on my posts. If you do send them into either one of us, we are happy to share them as you do this alongside us. So, with that, I am going to leave you. As always, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!